Good evening, people. Welcome to day 28. I really should look before I do these videos, but it doesn't matter. We're nearly finished. Let me put it that way. But today's horror film in question is a film, I'll say it right now, it's The Witch, or The Witch, a New England folk tale directed by Robert Eggers, all about this Puritan family who gets kicked out of the settlement. They set up home on the edge of a forest, and evil things might be in this forest. And I've loved this shit since the very first time that I watch it. I've heard it called boring. I can understand that. It's dull, it's stupid, it's all these words, and I can completely understand that. But the first time I watched it, I loved the setting. The language they speak, old English language, I suppose. I've seen other people struggle with it and have needed to watch the subtitles. I've never struggled. I understand what they're saying, what's going on. But it's the atmosphere. I've seen people say it's got no atmosphere. That's fine. But I think this has superb atmosphere. The opening, when they get kicked out of their little settlement and they leave and the door's shut, that's a hell of an image for me. And they go and set up home on the edge of this forest, and the oldest kid, I think, is playing peekaboo with the baby, and then from one, it's there, then it's gone, and you see a few leaves rustling, so someone's come out of that forest and took it. It's a fucking witch. Spoilers, when the young boy goes in and he sees this little hut, just to see a hut like that in the middle of a forest, I love it. And then this witch, hot bitch, she wants to seduce me, even though she might be 300 years old and wrinkly as a fucking prune. Doesn't matter. At that moment, she's hot as hell. And kisses him and see a crinkly old hand. There's a witch living in this forest. And I love that. I have split thoughts on these people living on the edge of the forest. For me, in the daytime, that's a hell of a place to live. It's away from everyone, no one to bother you, no neighbours to mow, no noise going on, just the forest and the forest noises. And at night time, it would make me incredibly uneasy. I would need the thickest doors and the thickest wood on the windows in order to make me sleep, because I've never liked camping. I've never enjoyed going out in the wilds and camping, sleeping in something that looks like a giant handkerchief. I've never enjoyed going into caves. I don't like any of that shit. I sleep in a bed. I don't like sleeping bags. Never even liked, on the few occasions I did it as a kid, pitching a tent in a garden when you've got a bed in a house. It's not fun. I don't like it. In the daytime, it would be superb. The music, and then you've got the star of the show, Black Phillip, and Black Phillip is a goat, and he talks to people, and then he runs around headbutting our lead actor, and he's a bad bastard. I like Black Phillip. I want a goat as a pet. I'd love to have a goat as a pet. It doesn't have to be the devil and speak to me, but I'd love a goat as a pet with great big horns, and people I didn't like, I'd go attack, and he'd go chasing them, and I'd have a whale of a time. The ending of this film, I don't know, I won't say it feels out of place, because I'm not sure what it even means. Or maybe because I enjoyed the rest of the film so much, I just expected something different. But that minute or two doesn't affect the film. I love it. I've always loved it. I'm sure people do enjoy it. People don't like it. It's all good. I love the shit out of this. And this would be in my top 10 favourite horror films of all time. That's how much I like it. That's The Witch, The Vivitch. Comments are welcome.